Hope you enjoyed this one, and this is Sullivan Adams gave my latest review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 29. Alright, now that the tournament is going to begin, like, right now they're setting score of Champa's team versus Beerus' team. The problem is they haven't decided which members they're going to pick yet. Right, but now they've settled the score, they're getting ready to do so. However, they're going to need to decide a proper location. Champa has picked a location for a planet that has no inhabitants in the universe. That it's basically nameless, and so we have no idea about why. Why? He even gives it a name, the planet of nothing. It was nothing. It's pretty hilarious. One of the things I like how Vados. She even though Champa is the god of destruction from Universe 7, Universe 6, he's very fat looking. Right? I like some of the comedic sides in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, in Dragon Ball Z, there has been a bunch of jokes. Even though it does take itself seriously sometimes as an action anime, there has been a few jokes that's been funny. I liked how when Vado she makes the ring literally out of nothing, an arena. It really looks like a real tournament and stuff, you know. And if any of you like me has had flashback to the Cell games, how Cell created his tournament and the World Martial Arts tournament, then I feel you. I feel you. But the World Martial Arts tournament already existed, and then there was Cell. He made his tournament out of stone. Like he literally took a mountain and cut it into pieces. If you guys remember, that was I don't think that was just Cell still demonstrating the ineptitude of his power after absorbing Android 17 and 18 and beating the hell out of Vegeta and Trunks. But that was back then, so that was classic DBZ. And now we're present. Vados. She created it. I like how she created a huge snack bar. I like how the quotes they keep doing. I mean, that Champa is fat. We get it. He's fat. It's pretty funny, very funny. I like the quotes on it. I liked how when she set up the tournament, she made up two sides. She put up banners. Two like large posters. Banners. One side has Champa and the other one has Beerus. How Champa complains saying it needs to be redone. My face is a lot more handsome. It's just pretty funny. But enough about that. Let's get to Earth. After the meeting is over, Champa leaves. He leaves behind one more egg, an egg, as a parting gift for Goku. And then he comes up with an idea. Those guys from were Saiyans, so it makes sense that they come up with the idea they need Saiyans as well for their fight. Right? And that's one of the things people are most excited about. How new Saiyans coming forth from Universe 6. Thanks. Like that is a very big deal. We're getting new Saiyans, possibility of a new female Saiyan. If you guys have not read the last manga chapter, there's been new manga of Dragon Ball Z that's been coming out called Dragon Ball Super, like the anime, and we're getting and the tournament has already started. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's best if you want to watch the anime. It's best to watch the manga too. It's pretty good. Anyway, back to Earth. And after they explain the situation to Bulma, she's freaking out a little bit. Like, how could they do this? Like, basically, I mean, this is a clash between gods and with the Earth at stake. However, there are some problems they're having. Like, for example, well, Bulma now has to create a Super Dragon radar since our old one cannot find such large-scale Dragon Balls of such inevitable size. I mean, the Dragon Balls are supposed to be small. The old Dragon Ball could fit in your hand, and then there was the Namek, they're like 3-4 times their size. But these Super Dragon Balls, who are planet size, are out of their league, so it's going to be very hard. However, she comes up with a counter plan. For example, they want to use Shenron to find out where's the location of the last Super Dragon Ball. However, that's not something that should happen. This is very, very messed up. However, the situation for them is this: like they tried to use Shenron and to summon, ask him to grant their wish. And do you know where the location of the last Super Dragon Ball universe is? And he cannot do that because it's completely impossible. Because searching the vast universe for one single Dragon Ball the size of a planet is very hard, even for Shenron. he may have powers, but he's not a god himself. So, uh, and then and then there's Universe 6, which is completely foreign to him. He cannot do that. I mean, power has limits. Even for people who say they don't have limits, there's limits to their power. The problem is, once you reach that limit, what can you do? I mean, and this is a big deal for him. Big deal. So, anyway, anyway, Beerus, he's a bit disappointed that they can't do it. I mean, think about it. If they're gonna do the tournament, they can't make it that easy. I knew from the beginning when they said Summit Shenron, like it's not gonna be that easy. It was gonna be that easy. Why go through the hassle of the tournament? So it makes sense. It's kind of crappy when you think about it, because otherwise it would spoil the fun. And I'm sorry if I said crappy, but you know what I'm talking about. No. Anyway, now that situation has been settled, and so Beerus disappointed. He tells Shenron to leave. Everybody else, they don't want to. If he's not going to be a useless, so he's just gonna let him leave. One of the funny moments is that he forgot to have to resurrect King Kai. Alright, and Bulma says it's not important, so forget it. And she's like, yeah, and King Kai over here is like, oh my god, I can't, like, oh my god, everybody forgot about me. I like how Dragon Ball Z switched between serious and funny. Like, if you think about it, if you got a sense of humor, then you think about it. So, now they're back to the ineptitude, Bulma makes dinner, and she makes a big meal, for Beerus, and then Whis. Whis reminded because of this, he's not gonna let Champa win that easily. And so he's gonna come up plan. He's gonna make Mako the only other person who is the strongest opponent he's ever actually faced, to be a part of his team. This guy is supposed to be so strong he's stronger than Goku. Remember, Goku, even though he was strong, Beerus never used his whole strength. So basically, it makes sense. He never used his full power against an opponent like Goku. The person that at least edged him to use his real strength maybe in a fight was probably Mako. He's really strong. They're gonna make him join the team. However, there's some problem. Goku being annoying. Is this guy really, really, really strong? Yes, he pushes Beerus. You say you're annoying. Quit messing with me, like stuff. I like how Goku gets so high end and excitable about finding out other people who are really strong. Anyway, Beerus gives them the idea. Yeah, he's gonna let them choose the team, choose a member of the team, and he's gonna let them choose the final two members of the team, while Beerus chooses the other one. However, things get some complicated. For example, Boba asks, "Is it really worth it for these Super Dragon Balls?" And I mean, why would you go through these things? But then Beerus came up with a theory. Universe 6 and Universe 7 are twins. And if there's Dragon Balls in one universe, there's Dragon Ball in another. So it makes sense to say this. If there are Super Dragon Balls in Universe 6, there are Super Dragon Balls in Universe 7 as well. This is a big, mind-blowing theory. If that is true, then it makes sense. It could make sense. I mean, they're polar opposites of each other. I mean, it could make sense. Like, think about it. Hey, Universe 6 versus Universe 7, they're twins, two gods of destruction, Saiyans on both universes. It makes sense that there are Dragon Balls who are equal power on either side. But I wonder how the Super Dragon Balls of Universe 7 would look like. If they are planet-sized, it would make sense. Yes. But it's also very OD. I mean, hell, we even got rumors that when Dragon Ball Super was coming out, of a 9th star Dragon Ball in another universe. So, oh yeah. Leaving them with that thought, he goes away. Bulma, she completes the Super Dragon Radar. It comes out she does it in one night, one night of hard work doing nothing but working. Yeah, she comes out with how Joe-Chi tries to use the Dragon Ball Radar, but it doesn't work because the Super Dragon Radar is supposed to be used at a very large scale, like at the center of the universe. And since they're at the end of the universe, there's no Super Dragon Balls on their side of the universe. So basically, that's a crazy theory. I like how they try to be creative, And it's like very freaky but very exciting. However, there is one problem. Bulma, I was seeing the look and expression on Beerus' face after what Beerus said. Like, he wants to make the wish. He wants to use the Super Dragon Balls. However, being Beerus is God of destruction, there's a part of it that's a little sinister. Like, if I want to, I could wish for every wish for nothing. He could wish for everybody to be completely gone in the universe. That's but Beerus knowing that, but they remind him if he does that, it'll be super boring. There'll be no one here with you to entertain you and stuff like that. And so, yes, this makes an urgent decision. If they're gonna find the Super Dragon Balls, now they should find them and make a wish before Beerus. So. I wonder how Beerus is going to react knowing that they made the wish first. He's probably going to destroy the Earth. And that would be very messed up to see. That would be very fucked up to see. I want to see that. See that? Do you? It'd be very messed up if we did see that. You know. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Like, we get to see some. We get to see the we get the end. We get the preview of the next chapter. So, I like how in this episode we got to find out that Bulma has a sister and they look like twins. I'm like, if this is her sister, what the hell has she been? Like, this is just them adding fuel to the fire, creating new characters. Apparently, her name is Tigress or something like Tigra or something. Like it's meant, and she has a connection to Jocko. I'm like, they're bringing back Jocko too. I mean, if you guys read, the manga, you know what I'm talking about. Those who haven't, you haven't. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So, it is a very big deal. Jocko's gonna be a part of the team as well. I'm like, why are they gonna use this dude? Are they gonna use him with the Super Dragon radar to find it? That's pretty messed up, Um, you know. Anyway. We get to the end. The tournament's going to begin. Bulma complaining, why is this more important to you than the fate of the Earth? Because that's how I am. Like basically, Goku saying that. I've always loved fighting, so Anyway, we get a shot in the preview for the next episode. I know I said that already. We get to see Piccolo trading Gohan. It looks like they're asking Krillin for help, and he looks like he regrew his hair. How the hell is Krillin gonna help? I mean, he's no match for. He may be strong, but he's not the strongest fighter in the universe. Like, I mean, don't count him out or anything, but this is a big deal, a very big deal. So Anyway, I want to see what progress Gohan's gonna make. And there's been rumors that he's gonna make a new transformation. Is he unlock Super Saiyan God as well? We need him to be stronger. We don't need wussy ass Gohan anymore. We need tough Ultimate Gohan, Mystic Gohan, Super and 2 Gohan. I don't care. Just bring him back stronger than ever. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Solomon Game review on Dragon Ball Super episode 29. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.